Hi everyone, my name is Shuming Yang and I'm a master's student at Wuhan University. My research interests focus on health communication, particularly in health misinformation correction and the intersection of health communication and technology. Today, I'm honored to have these opportunities to present a paper that my collaborators and I have completed together, with me as the first author. This paper has been accepted by AEGMC 2024 Annual Conference in Philadelphia. This paper is named Linking Health Worry to Verification and Correction of Health Misinformation, an Extended Cognitive Mediation Model. There are 5 sections in this presentation. I will start from background section. Following that, I will introduce the serial framework and method. Next, I will show the results of the current study. Finally, I will conclude this work. First, let's begin with background section. As we all know, the dissemination of health misinformation in online channels has become a common phenomenon in our society. How to reduce and eliminate the harm caused by health misinformation has become a concern for academia. Researchers have found that verification and correction can be considered as the effective strategies to combat health misinformation. Recognizing the importance of verification and correction, a considerable number of fact-checking and correction institutions has been established in recent years. As a result, individuals now have enough opportunities to come across corrective information in cyberspace. It's really a thing in China. The Chinese government has imposed strict regulations on health misinformation, requiring the public health institutions and media platform operators to publish health messages, including corrective health information. Well, ideally, people would use those platforms to verify suspicious information before trusting and adopting it. However, in reality, not all the internet users are likely to use the platform to verify and correct health misinformation. As for the reason, previous studies have explored the factors influencing individuals' intention to verify and correct health misinformation from various perspectives, including including individual characteristics, psychological factors, content features, as well as situational factors. But they somewhat overlook the role of cognitive factors, such as health and knowledge. Our research aims to address 2 research questions. First, whether exposure to corrective health information enhance individuals' health knowledge. And second, whether the enhanced health knowledge influence the individual's intention to verify and correct health misinformation in the future. Now I will introduce the serial framework. The cognitive mediation model provides a reasonable framework for us to address the research questions. This model proposes that people driven by some motivations pay attention to media messages and processing it, thereby acquiring knowledge from it. Recently, several studies have extended this model to include behavioral intentions. They confirmed that the cognitive mediation model can include behavioral intentions because they found that the knowledge is possibly knowledge is associated with behavioral intention. Individuals driven by some motivations to pay attention to media messages and processing the information they received from media platforms and acquire knowledge and the resulting knowledge is associated with their behavioral intention. Yeah, despite the contributions, several gaps need to be mentioned. First, the cognitive mediation model is predominantly applied in the field of politics and less so in health context, particularly in the context of health corrective information. Second, Health worry is seldomly considered as a motivation within the framework of cognitive mediation model. However, it plays a crucial role in the process of learning health information. Thirdly, although the cognitive mediation model has been extended to the new outcome variable from knowledge to behavioral intention, the entire process from motivation, made attention, elaboration, knowledge to behavioral intention, the entire process is unemployed. There is limited research to explore the entire process. Therefore, our research proposed an extended cognitive mediation model to address these gaps. As shown on this slide, we proposed that health worry is possibly associated with made attention to corrective health information. Made attention is possibly associated with elaboration, which in turn is possibly associated with health knowledge. As for the correlation between health knowledge and behavioral intention to combat health misinformation, including verification and correction, we proposed several research questions. Specifically, what's the correlation between health knowledge and verification intention, including institutional verification intention and interpersonal verification intention? And what's the correlation between health knowledge and correction intention? As for the method section, actually, when conducted an online survey in China using a professional data collection platform named Predimo, we measured all the variables in this model using the items from previous research. As for the analysis approach, we utilized M plus 8.3 to construct a structural equation model. Before analyzing the data, we conducted a test for common method bias. Following that, we examined the fit of both measurement model and the structural model. Okay, now I will show the results of the current study. As demonstrated in this slide, both the measurement model and the structural model have good fit. As for the hypotheses and the research questions we proposed earlier, as demonstrated in this slide, health worry is positively associated with made attention, which in turn is positively associated with elaboration. Elaboration is positively associated with health knowledge. Besides, we also observed that health knowledge is positively associated with institutional verification intention, but no with interpersonal verification intention. In addition, there is no correlation between health knowledge and correction intention, but the institutional verification intention mediated the pathway from health knowledge and correction intention. Now, I will conclude this work before finishing this presentation. First, health worry is a strong driving factor for individuals to pay attention to corrective health information on data media platforms. A reasonable explanation for this finding is that when individuals are concerned about their health condition, they prefer to seek for accurate health information, including corrective health information. Secondly, the cognitive mediation model can explain the reception and processing of corrective health information. And the previous researchers have examined the cognitive mediation model in the context of the politics, science, and some other things like that, you name it. Our research enriched the literature in this area in the context of health information exposure. Thirdly, one contribution of the current study is to explore the relationship between health knowledge and the intention to verify and correct health misinformation. Our research findings show that health knowledge can influence the verification intention. Specifically, health knowledge is possibly associated with institutional verification intention, but there is no correlation between health knowledge and interpersonal verification intention, which suggests that individuals prefer to verify health misinformation using the professional institutions and channels instead of interpersonal relationships. Besides, we also investigated the significant indirect effects of attention to corrective health information on dental media platforms on correction intention through two types of verification intention, which suggests the role of the verification intention in the process. Yeah. As for the theoretical implications, firstly, it is the first study to adapt the original CMM to fit the emerging corrective health information exposure phenomenon, enriching the literature in this field. Besides, we investigated the effect of cognitive factor on intention to verify and correct health misinformation, which breaks through the limitations of previous research. Besides, we also examined the role of health worry in the cognitive mediation model, which can be considered as a relatively new variable in this framework. As for the practical aspect, our researchers suggest that health practitioners and authenticities had better promote more campaigns aiming to enrich the audience's health knowledge, considering the role of the health knowledge on combating health misinformation. I mean, health knowledge can be considered as an important factor to influence the individuals to verify suspicious misinformation. Yeah. Besides, media platform operators had better increased the frequency of presenting corrective health information. More importantly, when presenting such information, they had better selected information that is easy to understand and closely related to public, recognizing the role of the elaboration in our study. Okay. Now I want to discuss the limitations of the current study. Firstly, no probability sampling methods resulted biased demographic structure. Secondly, cross-sectional data makes it difficult to infer causality. Future research can utilize the longitudinal research design or experiment research method to improve it. Besides, we only examined the importance of the health worry in the framework of a cognitive mediation model. Other potential motivations, such as those related to media attention, are worthwhile to examine. Yeah. Okay. That's all that I want to share regarding the paper. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact with me through email. Thanks for your time and attention. Thank you.